Hello everyone, welcome to the session today. So we are talking about another Python function, and it's divklearner learning Python function. So let's just start. So the part that we are talking today is about float. So let's just go to the float part. So float, what it does is it's again a data type which is in the Python. So it is for representing a number, an integer number. But if it is also used as a method to convert strings to a floating number, and that's what we are talking about, that's what we are emphasizing for today's session. So today's session is how float converts string to a floating point number. So when you pass in a parameter into the float, if the number is a number, it returns a floating number. If the number has a sign preceding it will return the sign along with the numbers. So the signs that it can use is plus and minus. If the string is not a number, or if it cannot be converted to a number, it will give you a NaN, which will say that it is not a number. And if the string is any of these, that is INF, capital INF, infinity, or in a different way of infinity, it will return infinity. So very quickly, let's just see about some demos in Kaggle that we have created. I think I'll just increase the size a bit, font of, yeah. So now I think it would be visible, better visible. So we are talking about the float. This syntax is float with a value. So if you put in float 225, it will be giving you a float number. You can pass in a string, it will give you a value. Similarly, if you're talking about floats as a string, then it will give you a value. If it is having a string, some spaces in before and after the string value, it will still take only the value. And here what we are doing is we are taking a var which is an alphabet which cannot be changed, and we'll try to change it to the float. It will give us an error, and it says could not convert string to float, and the example is my example. So that's what it is doing. Now if we talk about, this will happen every time. This will happen every time when you're trying to convert something which is not a number. So again, this has been, these examples that I've been working on, these were somewhat created by me, but these ones have been taken from the source which I've already mentioned here. So this is taken from the Python org.3.9 library functions. So again, so I'll just try to explain. What we are doing is, again, we are putting in the float with a sign which is 1.23. so plus doesn't have any significance in the numbers, as in plus doesn't have a significance if it is written before the number. Every number, whether plus is written or not, it is still a plus number. Float, if you're writing down this number and /n, so float will not be doing anything with the special characters like /n, /u, or escape sequences, these are called. So it will not do anything, but it will just convert the number and the hyphen into the number. Then float 1e raised to power -003, that is equivalent to 1 divided by 1000. So that's the outcome of that. That's what it is giving you. It gives, if you write down plus 1e6, so it will be 10 to the power 6, and that's what it is doing there. If you write down float minus infinity, it is giving you minus INF, so again infinity. So these were the part that I wanted to cover. So here is the presentation that I've created, and this is the Kaggle link. Both of them I'll be placing in the YouTube. So again, thank you for listening or joining me today. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.